course, we are joined from Virginia, United States, by Mr. Bishop Garrison. He's a former advisor to the U.S. Defense Secretary. Thank you so much for joining us on WION, and welcome back. The question that many are asking is not only how did he have so much access to classified information, but then whether or not this is just the tip of the iceberg or not, and there'll be more information, classified information pouring out, and if he had any accomplice.
Well, thank you for having me. Well, to your first point, how did he have access to this type of information? Yes, he was young. He's only 21 years old. But Mr. Teixeira actually was a systems administrator, as we understand it, as the reporting is coming out, for an intelligence unit as a part of the Massachusetts National Guard. So given that type of position, that will require him to have access to a myriad of different systems that allows him to have that type of special top secret clearance potentially. Now, to the second part of this question, we just have to wait and see. The Department of Defense alongside the Department of Justice are continuing to do their own internal investigations to determine the true nature and state of the leak and to see if there are other nefarious actors that were a part of this group to understand the extent to which the amount of material was actually taken and utilized, and just to get a full grasp as to what the situation is and whether or not we've fully closed the leak or if it potentially could be ongoing.
And do you think that he'll consider himself, and his lawyers, would they consider him being a whistleblower? And how would that be different from someone who leaks documents?
I think it's going to be hard.
War efforts pretty bad.
Sure. I think it's going to be hard in this situation to make any type of legal argument towards whistleblowing. Clearly, they're practicing attorneys. They could probably speak a bit better to that. But in this situation, there's a clear documented record within Discord, the social media platform that he used to disseminate the information, the leak, in which he stipulates, as your reporting said, this was more about bravado. He was showing off for teenagers to demonstrate that he had the proper access whenever they didn't believe him to begin with. This wasn't about some type of strong political will or feelings towards whether or not the Ukrainian-Russia conflict was just. This was about a young man who wanted to show off for friends.
Bishop Garrison, thank you so much for joining us on WION and for that insight. We look forward to speaking to you again very soon. This is a story that's definitely not going away anytime soon.
Thank you for having me.